Well, good hello everyone. We have made it to Kiddie Land of Cormorant. This is in Minnesota, and this is a tiny park. There is like barely any information on this online. They have a bunch of like old school rides here, all from like the 1940s and 50s. Like only have like like three employees here. They have one roller coaster right here, but unfortunately it is only for kids. So I just bought a ride on the train instead, just to enjoy the place. One booth over here is selling refreshments and drinks and I think food maybe? I don't know. So this train is super historic. They actually have this train I think it went from Rhode Island, and they bought it from a lady in what's it called? California. And they said people like Elvis Presley and like Nat King Cole have ridden on this train, so can't wait to ride it. I love all the theming they have over here. Man, look at this roller coaster. It looks so old school. But yeah, I was talking to the owner and he was like, yeah, all this stuff is like super old that he bought. He actually has another carousel coming in, a bigger one with like planes and stuff like that, so that'll be pretty neat. But yeah, there is like no information about this place at all. Like no website, no phone number to call, you know. So I made the gamble to come out here to see if I could ride this kiddie coaster, and unfortunately it did not pay off. But I'm still enjoying my time here. And plus this is kind of on the way to where I'm going, so it all worked out. They actually have one of the ride ops, the lady over there controlling the ride. She was actually going around painting around the area, so she was like painting the rocks over there. She painted the what's it called, the building there. And they have a mini golf right here, and I believe she said that mini golf cost about $6. The one train ride cost $10, but it looks pretty cool. Like it looks like it goes all the way down there, so I'm not sure what's down there, but this is awesome. Like I love all the what's it called, the paintings and everything around here, and all the old school charm that this place has. And this is really like a passion project of the owner. Like he loves kids, you know, the family loves kids, so him and his wife bought all these rides here. Very nice. This is awesome, and it's like right by the lake over here. So this place has a ton of like lakes in the area. As I was driving by, I was noticing it. And I guess the porta potties are one and only bathroom. That's how small this place is. And when you're here, you're pretty much given like a personal tour up with the owners and stuff like that. He says like some days there's only like one person, you know, like, you know, one group that comes in. So like they're really not doing this to make money. Got this gorgeous carousel. And I love how old school all these rides are. Really makes you like feel like you're back in time. Very neat. Yeah, so besides me, there's another family here. And the owner was like, oh, we're gonna wait for them to ride. They're gonna ride the train too, so we're gonna wait for them to get on the train too. I wonder who these people are. We have Chris, Barb, who is this? Brent. These might be like the kids. That's neat. So the owner's kids. But yeah, very charming place. I love it. And that's pretty much it. It's like they have like a water over here. I love this like Ferris wheel they have here. In this train. That's kind of neat. Like the ride operator kind of follows you around riding all the rides. Very neat. But unfortunately I cannot ride this. But I could look at it and admire it. It does look really tiny though. Oh, and they have like the little animals where you put your trash in on top of the trash cans. And here are the rules. But yeah, you can tell like this is really a passion project for the family. Especially the how they go around upkeeping the place. It actually looks really nice considering like how few people actually come here. Like Yaoi was saying, like sometimes there's only like 2 people, you know, 1 person that comes up. It's like he's greasing the track right now. But yeah, very cool. See, I like the little stuff like this, like putting the rocks around this light pole. Adds to it. And here is the Iron Horse train. Also, the owner was talking about how she was looking up rechargeable batteries to use for like I guess one of these, like these are like geese repellents, you know, like alarms that kind of like make noise or whatever and flash to scare away the geese. That's kind of neat. Yeah, but apparently the batteries that she bought weren't working that well, so I gave her a recommendation for the batteries that I like to use. But yeah, very, very charming park. I'm glad I got to come here, even though I don't get to ride the roller coaster. I like to support, at least I get to support a small little place like this.
If you look at it, if you look at the amps in the back, it's kind of a buckle. That's the way they actually move it.
Down to the food, it looks.
Oh, that's really impressive.
Are you ready? Oh my goodness.
Here we go. Yeah. The layer movement's always one.
Oh, should we look at Mom? He's like, for the
Yeah,
to the
thank you
train
very
conductor.
And I
Yes.
think he will even give you guys.
So the owner, Richard, he was talking about the train. He went to a suburb outside of San Diego to try to purchase that train, and the lady apparently was like, she was like offering too much, or like, you know, selling it for too much, more than he could, you know, pay for, since this, you know, he's not really making money off of this park. So like, you know, he said no, and then he left San Diego, and then as he was in Arizona, he got a call from her, and she was like, come back. And he was like, what? I'm already like 5 miles, you know, 5 hours away. And he's like, you don't want to come back. So when he came back to her, she was like, yeah, I actually looked up your park, and I you know, called the local, you know, highway patrol or whatever, and they all vouched for you, and yeah, I actually want to sell you this train at the price you're offering, because I know that you would take good care of it, and you would, you know, and have kids enjoy it and stuff like that. So I think that's a gorgeous, amazing story, you know. Also, this mini golf course they have here, they actually recreated some of these older buildings from the Cormorant town. So they actually have like these buildings like almost as accurate, like, you know, pretty to scale, and they actually have like the correct number of shingles as well, which I think is amazing. So eventually he's gonna have like a tree over here with chainsaw, like animals, you know, out of the tree, like a tree, and then he wants to put a train, his train, he wants to put a show stop here, where he'll stop and push a button, and he'll have like the bald eagles on the tree kind of talk to the kids, talking about freedom and everything, which I think is awesome. But yeah, this is a really awesome park. I'm actually surprised. I'm spending way more time here than I expected, you know. But yeah, anyway, a gorgeous park. It's, you could tell it's really a passion project, and like all of the rides here, nothing is newer than like the 1950, you know, 55 or so, you know. But yeah, amazing quality on the rides, and very friendly people. He's great. I love it. The employees here are very nice. They'll love to show you around the history and all that. Definitely a great park to stop by. So yeah, and Richard, he actually said that he built the train tracks all around the park himself. You know, it took him a couple months to make it. So I think that's incredible how he basically put all the tracks down here himself. He may have had some help, but I don't think, for the most part, it was mostly him. Yeah. Also, the restroom, they actually clean it. It gets cleaned once a week, you know, considering that not many people really come here. It's not that bad. I've seen worse. And they actually get a new porta potty every year. So it's pretty clean, you know. And they actually have a hand sanitizer in there, so that's nice, you know. But yeah, very nice park, very gorgeous. I love it's very laid back and very old school. It's kind of like you're stepping back in time here, you know, seeing all the rides and everything. And they're all in pretty good shape. They're all in good shape, you know. Like the train, it looks almost new, pretty much new. But yeah. Oh, and here are the prices for the park. So here are Kiddieland's hours. 10 to 4. They're open every day except for, I believe, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Yeah, and they're only open for a couple months of the year, so like I think maybe like 3 months of the year. So definitely get down here when you can. It's great. I love it here. It's so much old school charm in this tiny little park, and you can tell it's definitely a passion project. But yeah, definitely great park, nice park to stumble upon. I actually spent way more time than I expected here, especially getting a tour. I was expecting maybe, you know, get in and get out. But yeah, definitely great. Had a great time here. I love it.